Whoa! What's up, everybody? I am Scottvordem, and welcome to another vlog. And this one should explain why I'm playing old games on my channel. Even though it probably doesn't really need explaining, but I have my own reasons for it. I don't play just any old game. I play good old games. Like these games that deserve to be played again. That possibly have been forgotten due to modernized technology, and people don't play them anymore because they don't think they could work. Now, these games that I've been playing can work if you put enough effort into it, time and patience. And if you do enough of it, and if you have enough of it, it'll eventually work. Now listen, Windows 10 is by far the best operating system that's able to get these games to work, because I've gotten a whole bunch of these games to work again on Windows 10 that I did not on Windows 7. I'm being serious. Whatever Microsoft did different for this, I'm able to get these to work. And I haven't properly introduced this yet, like at all. I mean, I have in my previous setup tour video, but it's a little dusty, sorry. But this is my computer that I originally used before starting YouTube. Now, I had this when I really did want to start YouTube, way before I had this current computer I'm using right now. But it's an MSI Windows 7 laptop, and it's incredibly out of date. It can barely even handle its own operating system as it is, and that's Linux Ubuntu Studio. Yeah, it has it's still useful for storage, but other than that, there's no other use for it. I have some of my videos on there for storage. But on that laptop, that Windows 7 laptop, none of the games that I wanted to get work would not work. I have no idea why, but ever since I got this new computer, I've been able to get Wheel of Time working. I've been able to get Labyrinth Plus working, even though I didn't really need to do much because I just installed it. I was able to get a bunch of other games to work, like Hot Wheels Velocity X. You know, this game. Yes, I know, Sir Dim, you don't care about it. I mean, it's just amazing that these games are still playable. In fact, you guys know Counter-Strike, right? No, not Counter-Strike Global Offensive, not Counter-Strike Source, Counter-Strike. It was based off the Gold Source engine in Half-Life. Like, I was surprised to find this, but actually, when I installed that game and I launched it, there was still a bunch of servers for that game up. And I know about the game Ricochet. It's also made by Valve. I think it uses the Gold Source, not entirely sure. But I heard something that, like, there's barely any servers. Like, can you actually count the servers with your fingers dead? Don't know how many there are because I don't have it installed. But apparently some of these old games are actually dying. And that kind of makes me sad. Like Wheel of Time, for example. There's still servers there. There's about 4 servers total. With barely any people on it. And it's very rare that when I go on there to check them, there's like at least one person there. That's very rare in that game. And it kind of makes me sad. Because it's a good game, and these games deserve to be played more, and to be played, with other gamers, and other gaming communities, and all that. Major League Gamings. I mean, seriously, can you imagine Major League Gaming for Wheel of Time? Because that'd be awesome. I want to be part of that. But we just need to remember that these games existed before, modern technology, as you all may know. But those games are what made games today. For example, Oddworld, like Abe's Odyssey and Oddworld Abe's Exodus, those are for the PS1, but you can get them for the PC on Steam, and they work quite well. But without that, I don't think we would have Little Nightmares, because I did some comparison, and there's some things in Oddworld that Little Nightmare has. So I found that pretty cool. I'm not saying that Little Nightmares originated from the Oddworld series, but I'm saying that there's some similarities in there, if you get what I mean. Why is there so much noise in my camera? What the What the heck? This is a first. A bunch of these games are just fun, and they deserve to be played more. And I'm happy to be able to put them back on my channel. Like, you really had to dig through YouTube to find these. But, especially Labyrinth Plus. But these games is, in my opinion, they deserve to be played more. And they need to be made aware of. Because GOG.com, goodoldgames.com, GOG stands for Good Old Games. There's a bunch of games on there you can buy that they can manage to get, or I should say, fixed or refurbished to get them to work on modern technology. Myst is even one of those, but I managed to get all those working, so. Oh, about Myst. I know I keep saying I would play Myst eventually. It's still eventually. I'm just planning something. It's taking a while to plan, though. To be honest, I think the hardest old games to get working were the ones made for DOS. If you don't know what DOS is, here's a little video. Yeah, DOS, like Doom. The Doom games, the original Doom, not the new one. The original Doom. I'm not talking about the remake of the original, I'm talking about the original. That was for DOS, I think. I think they eventually released it for Windows, though. But that was for DOS. And I have a virtual DOS machine on here. I tried getting that. It actually managed to install the game and run it, but the audio is terrible. Why did my jaw twitch? Oh, I'm a little skippy. Why? You guys see that? Kind of jumpy. Oh well. The audio was just, you know, I mean, it was great, but it just went. It's kind of like echoey and it kind of slow. Like it doesn't play properly. Like in Audacity, if you have Audacity right now, and you have any available files you could use, just drag them into Audacity and use the
Strange tempo.
For, I don't know, I'd say negative, I guess negative 60. Not sure. And that's what it would sound like. It sounded terrible. I was hoping to record it, but I'm not sure how people managed to get that one working. So that's the only game that I managed to get stumped on to get working. So if you have a solution, maybe you can let me know. I might be able to record it later. Because I have the DOS version. I don't think I have a Windows version anywhere. I have to look, though. Yeah, I have to look at my dad's garage for all these old games. And now, I'm being serious, but all these hard copies of discs, not digital, like this, all these PC games that we have on these discs are good old games. Well, I should say old games because I haven't played most of them, but most of these are good old games. And there's just all of them. We don't have a single modern one. Because all our modern ones are like digitized. Maybe say it, digitized. There we go. Also, I'm not sure if you guys noticed this, but all the games I played, I'm at about max settings. Here I am talking about old games. No, I'm talking about Gmod. That was at max settings. And it was a smooth 60 FPS. Aside from that one video when I just had a little bit too much going on at the time. It's fixed now, but I'm still having problems with it. Like, everything loads forever and it didn't used to. I'm not sure what happened. None of my hardware is failing because I was able to play other games just fine. But for other older games, I use the GeForce Experience thing or control panel to improve the graphics a bit, like add anti-aliasing that wasn't native to the game. And it made Labyrinth Plus look really good, but it caused some flickering, so I might need to tone it down. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm playing these old games. The true, honest reason from me. It's just because I think they need to be more known, people need to know more about them, and that it's possible to get these working again. I can try to help you. if I remember the solution, because I have a lot to fix, and my memory's a little fuzzy on some of them. But maybe I can release like a fix pack for the Myst games eventually. Because I have them all. I have all of them working. No joke. Myst 1, Myst 2, Myst 3, Myst 4, Myst 5. Uru. Complete Chronicles. Can't say for the Myst Online Uru Live thing yet, but expect those games sometime in the future. I wouldn't say soon because I'm still planning and it's kind of taking a while. So, and I know this might sound a little, I guess, egotistical, whatever the word is. I can't quite think of it. I think that's the right word. But judging by the amount of subscribers I have, which is 10, I don't think what I'm planning it will be worth doing just yet. Yes, I know that sounds like I just in it for the money, but I'm really not. Honestly not. My channel isn't even monetized yet. So yeah, if you see any ads, the video's been monetized by somebody else, not me. Which hasn't happened yet, thankfully, so... Wait, is there ads in my videos naturally? Because I don't know, because I'm an ad blogger. So, I'm not sure if my plans for the Myst games are worth doing it, because of the amount of subscribers I have. Don't get the wrong idea. It's just taking a while to plan. I'm just thinking by the time that I get it planned, it's not really worth doing, so... I mean, I might still do it regardless, because I did it with the Stair is Missing. But we'll just see how it is in the future. So thank you all so much for watching and listening to me talk about old games for a bit. And I'll see you all in the next video.